Here's another quick catfishing tip for when you're using heavy monofilament leader line. I've had a couple of people say, well, I've been using that heavy leader line like you say, but when I go to tie it to my main line, it just slips. Well, there's two options. You can use a polymer knot, which works pretty good, but it's not my favorite knot for monofilament. I like to use it with braid, but with monofilament, I've had it pop a couple times when I don't think it should have broke. So I'm gonna show you real quick here what I do to keep this stuff from slipping. A lot of people tie to their main line and put sinkers on their main line and things like that, but I always use a swivel so I can use a sinker slide, or I will even put a big egg sinker on here, but I always like to have a monofilament leader line. How I keep this from slipping is I'll go through my swivel one time, and then I'll go through it a second time. I'll get that tight. You got to make sure it is up here on the top of that, because sometimes it'll get down and it'll loop around where it turns around. And then all I do is a simple fisherman's knot, and when I'm doing this I like to go 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I know this is different. A lot of people don't do it like I do, but the reason I wrap this around my finger is with this heavy line, it's hard to cinch down sometimes. And a lot of people will lick the line, wet the line. Well, I don't have to do that. So I'll just run it back through there, and then I'll pull this, and boy, it looks like a mess, doesn't it? Well, you just start cinching it down, and then I just hold this tag right here a little bit, and I start pulling that down. You see it'll set in, and then it takes a lot. Sometimes if you go 6 or 7 wraps, you may have to grab this with a pair of pliers and really wrap this around your hand, and then you just cinch that down tight, and as you can see real close, you're double looped on your swivel there, and there's no way that this is going to loosen up and pull out.